wanted to share with you guys what type of grain I feed the chickens. So currently we are feeding them this brand, Nature's Best Organic Feeds. And pellets, so I prefer the pellets. And it is, just gonna bring this down here, non-GMO verified, organic, certified safe feed, seafood facility, that type of thing. Which, looking at the food, reminded me I'm gonna need to get some more food for this winter, because here it is December and I only have 2 bags left. So I'm gonna have to get more food. So that's a good reminder. For the younger flock girls, the littles as I call them, I'm giving them this grower finisher, which is in the crumbly, as you can see, and it is the organic. I don't have the bag because I had thrown out the bag because it was empty, so, and I didn't think to record a video of it, give or take. Little Isa Browns here. Hi, honeys. Got so big. Good, good, good. I was just about to record myself, but instead I took a picture. Whoopsie. So you're probably asking yourself, do I have to feed my chickens organic feed? I prefer feeding them organic feed because I think the eggs taste better, and also it makes the chickens' feathers super, super soft. I mean, I can pick up a chicken and I can stroke her and go, ah, she's so soft, so wonderful. And I love it when my animals are soft, so that's why I feed them organic. So I really wanted to share with you guys how many eggs the girls laid in November. I tallied it up this morning and I could not get over. Just a combination of all of the eggs. The girls laid 339 eggs in the month of November. Wow. That is, wow. That's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of omelets and quiche. My goodness. So per dozen, that's about, I did the math. That's 200. Oh, no, not 200. Wow. Sorry. 28.25 dozen eggs. Or so if you round it up about. If you round it, it's about 28 dozen. Holy smokes. And most of that you guys have been gracious enough to buy from me, so thank you so much for your support. And this is great with baking season coming around, because now you guys will have plenty of farm fresh eggs to bake with. That is my little kitten, Autumn. She's quite nosy. So I thought that was really exciting this morning when I tallied it all up. It's like, holy crap. That's a lot of laying. But that's amongst, how many chickens do I have? Almost 50 chickens. Oh, hello. This is Zoe. She's my little black cat with yellow green eyes. So besides feeding your chickens grain, grit, scratch grains, corn, what else can you feed your chickens? You can feed your chickens pretty much anything, any type of table scraps. Except I really want to stress what you cannot feed your chickens, because you don't want to have sick, dying chickens. So I got this information from reusegrowenjoy.com. I will link them below so you guys can also check out the article. And it does say what chickens can eat. So if you want a little more a description as to what they can eat and what they can't eat, then by all means, check them out. So they cannot eat raw green potatoes or peels. Chickens cannot eat rhubarb and their leaves, which is funny because we planted a rhubarb plant near the chickens, and the chickens were pecking at it. I don't know. I mean, they seemed okay, but I'm not going to feed them rhubarb. Any type of salty foods, overly salty foods, citrus peels, dried or uncooked beans, avocado, sugar. Fruit is totally fine. Natural sugar is fine. But anything like cookies, cake, any baked goods that you add tons of sugar to and there's never table scraps of. At least in my house, there's no table scraps of cake and egg and cookies, and yeah. We love our desserts here. And this is a big one. This is it's a debate because the article also said eggs. Do not feed your chickens eggs. Now, other places will say it's totally fine to feed your chickens eggs. You can feed your chickens the egg shells for extra calcium. You feed them their eggs for protein. And yet there's other places that say don't feed them eggs. I don't feed them eggs. I don't feed my girls eggs. I did feed them scrambled eggs once. And then I read an article about, sorry, my nose is itchy from all that cat loving. I read an article that said if you feed your chickens eggs, they're going to start to eat their own eggs. But I thought it's cooked eggs, so you wouldn't think they would. So I watched them for a while and I didn't see anything else happen, but I never gave them any more eggs because I was horrified and thought they're gonna eat all the eggs and I don't have any to sell. But there's some YouTubers that I watch and they say definitely totally feed your chickens eggs. Oh, this is really annoying. I'm sorry. I hate it when my nose is really itchy. Silly cat. Eggs, yes. So I don't know, and I can't ask a chicken to make a hypothesis and then do a little statistical study to see if it's true or not. But they said, it is said if your chickens eat eggs, then the chickens are more likely to eat their own eggs. I don't know if that's true or not. I do believe it is true because I've seen the chickens go crazy when there's a shellless egg that splatters all over the ground and they just swarm over to it like flies and eat it all up. It's kind of gross. I remember as a little girl, we used to have chickens. My family used to. So I don't remember the context as to why we did this, but we used to take these eggs, I think they were rotten or already cracked or something, and we would throw them to the chickens. And I remember how disgusted I was that these chickens were eating their eggs. I was like, isn't this cannibalism? I don't think I knew what cannibalism was at the time because I was really little. It must have been 2 or 3. But I have this vivid memory of being absolutely disgusted by them and thinking, this is the stupidest creature ever. They're eating their own eggs. Stupid. And here I am now, the crazy chicken farmer. It happens. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you guys if you're considering getting chickens or if you want to know what to feed them. Or if you were curious as to what I feed mine. I hope this was helpful for you. If you haven't already, you can check us out on Facebook, The Chicken Farm Stand. I'll link it down below. And if you're on Instagram, you can follow follow us on Instagram. Talking way too fast. I'm just so excited. We're at the Chick Inn, and I'll also link that down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy December, and I'll see you in the next video.